Right now, while you are watching this video, your kidneys are filtering your blood, removing toxins, balancing fluids in your body. But what if they started failing silently, without pain, without obvious symptoms, and you only discovered it when it was too late? A study published by one of the largest kidney research centers in the world revealed that 9 out of 10 people with early kidney disease have absolutely no idea their kidneys are failing because the symptoms are so subtle that they blend perfectly into everyday life. And the solution is not complicated at all, but first you need to know the 10 warning signs your body is sending you right now. In this video, you will discover 10 silent signs that your kidneys may be getting worse without you realizing it at all. You will learn exactly what each symptom means, why it happens, and most importantly, what you can do starting today to protect your kidneys. And the last sign on this list is so overlooked that even doctors sometimes miss it, but it could be the most important one. If this information helps you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more health content. Share this video with someone in your family who needs to hear this, and tell me in the comments, have you experienced any of these signs? Your kidneys are not just filters, they are 2 of the hardest working organs in your entire body, processing about 50 gallons of blood every single day, removing waste, balancing minerals, producing hormones that control blood pressure and red blood cell production constantly. But here is what most people do not know. Kidneys can lose up to 90% of their function before you feel seriously sick or unwell. This is why kidney disease is called the silent killer, because by the time symptoms become impossible to ignore, the damage is often permanent. The good news is that science has identified clear warning signs that appear much earlier, long before permanent damage sets in completely. Researchers at major medical centers have studied thousands of patients and discovered that certain symptoms appear years before kidney failure. These signs are easy to recognize once you know what to look for, and catching them early can completely change the outcome for your health. And the best part is that you can start protecting your kidneys today, with simple changes you probably never thought could make such a big difference. Sign number 1, intense itching all over your skin, especially at night, that no cream or lotion seems to relieve no matter what you try. When your kidneys start failing, they cannot remove toxins from your blood efficiently anymore, so these waste products build up under your skin. This causes a condition doctors call uremic pruritus, which feels like a deep, unbearable itch that gets worse when you try to sleep at night. A study published in a major nephrology journal found that more than 40% of people with chronic kidney disease experience this intense itching. The problem is that most people think it is just dry skin, allergies, or aging, so they never connect it to their kidneys at all. If you have been scratching constantly, especially your back, arms, or legs, and nothing helps, your kidneys may be struggling to filter your blood. What you can do right now is avoid harsh soaps, use fragrance-free moisturizers, and most importantly, get your kidney function checked immediately. Drinking enough water throughout the day can also help your kidneys flush out some of these toxins more effectively before they build up further. Never ignore persistent itching that lasts more than a few weeks, especially if it is worse at night or keeps you awake regularly. This is your body sending you a direct message that something inside is not working the way it should be working anymore. Sign number 2, constant nausea, loss of appetite, and a feeling that food just does not taste right anymore, even your favorite meals. When toxins accumulate in your bloodstream because your kidneys cannot filter them out, they affect your digestive system and sense of taste directly. You might feel sick to your stomach in the morning, lose interest in eating, or notice that food tastes metallic, bitter, or just completely off. Research from leading kidney disease centers shows that nausea and appetite loss are among the earliest signs of declining kidney function in older adults. Many people think it is just stress, a stomach bug, or aging, so they ignore it for months or even years without seeking medical help. But this symptom is serious because it leads to weight loss, weakness, and malnutrition, which makes kidney disease progress even faster than before. If you have been feeling nauseous for no clear reason, especially in the morning, or if you have lost your appetite suddenly, pay attention. Eating small, frequent meals with less salt and protein can help reduce nausea, but you must get your kidneys checked as soon as possible. Avoid taking any medications for nausea without talking to a doctor first, because some drugs can make kidney problems much worse very quickly. Your body is trying to tell you that waste products are building up in your blood, and that is a warning you should never ignore. Sign number 3, bad breath that smells like ammonia, or a metallic taste in your mouth that never goes away no matter how much you brush. When your kidneys fail to remove urea from your blood, it breaks down into ammonia, which then gets released through your breath and saliva constantly. This creates a distinct smell that people describe as fishy, metallic, or like chemicals, and it is often accompanied by a strange taste in your mouth. A study published by a major medical university found that this symptom, called uremic fever, appears in more than half of people with advanced kidney disease. The problem is that most people think it is just poor dental hygiene, gum disease, or something they ate, so they never suspect their kidneys. If you have been using mouthwash constantly, brushing your teeth multiple times a day, and the taste or smell still will not go away, check your kidneys. This symptom often appears together with nausea and loss of appetite because they are all caused by the same buildup of toxins in your bloodstream. Drinking more water can help dilute some of these toxins temporarily, but it is not a solution. You need to address the root cause immediately. Avoid covering up the symptom with breath mints or strong-flavored foods, because that only masks the problem without fixing it at all. Your breath and taste are direct reflections of what is happening inside your body, and right now your kidneys are asking for help urgently. Sign number 4. Swelling in your legs, feet, ankles, hands, or face, especially in the morning or after sitting for long periods of time. Healthy kidneys remove excess fluid and sodium from your body, but when they start failing, fluid builds up in your tissues, causing noticeable swelling. This condition is called edema, and it usually starts in the lower legs and feet because gravity pulls the fluid down throughout the day. Research shows that fluid retention is one of the most common early signs of kidney disease, especially in people over 55 years old. Many people think the swelling is just from standing too long, sitting too much, or eating too much salt, so they ignore it completely. But if you press your finger into the swollen area and it leaves a dent that stays for a few seconds, that is a clear sign of fluid retention. You might also notice that your shoes feel tight by the end of the day, your rings do not fit anymore, or your face looks puffy in the morning. What you can do right now is reduce your salt intake drastically, elevate your legs when resting, and drink water consistently throughout the day. Avoid wearing tight socks or clothing that restricts circulation, and never ignore swelling that does not go away after a night of rest. This is your body telling you that your kidneys cannot handle the fluid balance anymore, and that is a serious warning you must act on now. Sign number 5. Extreme fatigue and weakness that does not improve with rest, making even simple daily tasks feel exhausting and overwhelming to complete. Healthy kidneys produce a hormone called erythropoietin, which tells your body to make red blood cells that carry oxygen to every part of your body. When your kidneys fail, they produce less of this hormone, so your red blood cell count drops, leading to anemia and constant crushing fatigue. A study from a leading nephrology institute found that more than 70% of people with chronic kidney disease develop anemia, causing severe tiredness. The problem is that most people over 55 think tiredness is just part of getting older, so they never connect it to their kidneys at all. But this is not normal aging tiredness. This is the kind of exhaustion where you feel drained after just walking to the kitchen or talking for a few minutes. You might also feel weak, dizzy, short of breath, or unable to concentrate, all because your body is not getting enough oxygen from your blood. If you have been feeling unusually tired for weeks or months, even after sleeping well, you need to get your kidney function and blood count checked. Eating iron-rich foods like lean meats, beans, and dark leafy greens can help, but only if the root cause, your kidneys, is addressed properly. Never dismiss extreme fatigue as just stress or aging, because it could be your body screaming that your kidneys are failing and need help urgently. Sign number 6. Feeling cold all the time, even in warm weather, and no amount of blankets or layers seems to make you feel warm enough. Anemia caused by failing kidneys reduces the number of red blood cells in your body, and fewer red blood cells means less heat production throughout your body. This makes you feel constantly cold, especially in your hands, feet, and extremities, even when everyone around you feels perfectly comfortable and warm. Research shows that people with chronic kidney disease often report feeling cold as one of their most persistent and frustrating symptoms every single day. Most people think it is just poor circulation, low thyroid, or aging, so they bundle up in layers and never think to check their kidneys. But if you are cold all the time, combined with fatigue, pale skin, or shortness of breath, your kidneys may not be producing enough erythropoietin hormone. What you can do right now is dress in warm layers, stay active to improve circulation, and eat warming foods like soups and herbal teas regularly. But these are only temporary comforts. The real solution is to get your kidney function tested and address the underlying cause of your anemia. Avoid ignoring this symptom, especially if it is new, persistent, and not explained by the weather or your environment at all. Your body is telling you that something is wrong with your blood, and that something is almost always directly connected to your kidneys failing slowly. Sign number 7. Shortness of breath, even during light activities like walking across the room or climbing a few stairs without rushing at all. Failing kidneys cause 2 major problems that lead to breathing difficulties. Anemia reduces oxygen in your blood, and fluid buildup reaches your lungs. When fluid accumulates in your lungs, a condition called pulmonary edema, it becomes harder to breathe deeply, especially when lying down flat at night. A study published by a major cardiology and nephrology center found that shortness of breath is a critical warning sign of advanced kidney disease often overlooked. Many people think it is just asthma, heart problems, or being out of shape, so they never connect it to their kidneys until it is too late. But if you find yourself waking up at night gasping for air, needing extra pillows to breathe, or feeling winded after minimal effort, pay attention. This is not just aging or lack of exercise. This is your body struggling to manage fluid and oxygen because your kidneys are not working properly anymore. What you can do right now is reduce your salt intake drastically to prevent more fluid retention and elevate your head when sleeping at night. Avoid drinking too much liquid right before bed and never ignore sudden or worsening shortness of breath, especially if it wakes you up at night. This is a serious symptom that requires immediate medical attention because fluid in your lungs combined with kidney failure can become life-threatening very quickly. Sign number 8. Trouble concentrating, memory problems, and feeling confused or foggy, like your brain is not working as clearly as it used to before. When toxins build up in your bloodstream because your kidneys cannot filter them out, they affect your brain function, causing confusion and poor concentration. This condition is sometimes called uremic encephalopathy, and it happens when waste products interfere with the electrical signals in your brain constantly. Research from leading neurology and nephrology centers shows that cognitive problems appear in more than 60% of people with chronic kidney disease over time. Most people think it is just normal aging, stress, or early dementia, so they never suspect that their kidneys are the real cause of their brain fog. But if you have been forgetting things more often, losing your train of thought, or feeling mentally slow, especially combined with other symptoms, check your kidneys. This symptom often appears together with fatigue, nausea, and bad breath because they are all caused by the same buildup of toxins in your blood. What you can do right now is stay mentally active with puzzles, reading, or conversations, but these are only temporary measures to keep your brain engaged. The real solution is to reduce the toxin load in your bloodstream by improving your kidney function through proper medical care and lifestyle changes immediately. Never dismiss brain fog or memory problems as just getting older, because your brain is telling you that your blood is not clean enough anymore. Sign number 9. Changes in your urine, including darker color, less volume, more frequency, foamy appearance, or blood that you can actually see clearly. Your urine is a direct window into your kidney health, and any noticeable change should be taken seriously as a potential warning sign of kidney damage. Dark urine can mean your kidneys are not filtering properly. Foamy urine suggests protein is leaking into your urine, which should never happen normally. Blood in your urine, even just a little, can indicate kidney stones, infections, or damage to the kidney filters themselves, all of which need immediate attention. A study published by a major urology and nephrology institute found that urine changes are among the earliest and most reliable signs of kidney disease. Many people ignore these changes, thinking it is just dehydration, something they ate, or a temporary infection, so they wait too long to get help. But if you notice you are urinating much less than usual, getting up multiple times at night, or seeing foam or blood, do not wait another day. What you can do right now is pay close attention to your urine every time you go to the bathroom. Notice the color, amount, and appearance carefully. Drink enough water throughout the day to keep your urine light yellow, but if it stays dark or foamy despite drinking water, see a doctor immediately. Your urine is your kidneys speaking to you directly, and when it changes, your kidneys are telling you something is wrong and needs to be fixed now. Sign number 10. High blood pressure that does not respond to medication, or blood pressure that suddenly becomes difficult to control after years of stability. Your kidneys play a critical role in controlling your blood pressure by managing fluid balance and producing hormones that regulate blood vessel tension constantly. When your kidneys start failing, they can no longer control blood pressure effectively, so it rises dangerously high, and this high pressure damages your kidneys even more. Research shows that high blood pressure and kidney disease create a vicious cycle, each one making the other worse, leading to faster decline in kidney function. Many people think their blood pressure is just a separate problem, so they take medication without realizing their kidneys are the real cause behind it all. But if your blood pressure suddenly becomes harder to control, or if you need more and more medication to keep it down, check your kidneys immediately. This is especially important if you also have swelling, fatigue, or changes in your urine, because these symptoms together point directly to kidney disease. What you can do right now is monitor your blood pressure at home regularly, reduce salt drastically, and avoid processed foods that spike blood pressure quickly. Stay active, manage stress, and drink enough water. But most importantly, work with your doctor to protect your kidneys while controlling your blood pressure properly. This is the most overlooked sign on the list, but it is one of the most dangerous because uncontrolled blood pressure can destroy your kidneys completely. Here is what you can do starting today to protect your kidneys and prevent damage before it becomes permanent and irreversible for your health. Step 1. Avoid overusing anti-inflammatory medications like ibuprofen, which are extremely toxic to kidneys, especially if taken regularly for pain or headaches. Step 2. Reduce your salt intake drastically by avoiding processed foods, canned goods, and adding less salt to your meals every single day consistently. Step 3. Cut down on sugar and sugary drinks to prevent diabetes, which is one of the leading causes of kidney failure worldwide in adults. Step 4. Eat a natural diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, and drink enough water to keep your urine light yellow throughout the day. However, if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, or are taking medications like blood thinners or diuretics, please talk to your doctor first. Imagine waking up tomorrow with more energy, clearer thinking, and the confidence that your kidneys are healthy and working the way they should be. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, share it with someone in your family who needs this information, and check the 2 recommended videos. Take care of your health, because your body is the only place you have to live, and it is counting on you to protect it every single day. Take care of your health, because your body is the only place you have to live, and it is counting on you to protect it every